Hey, listen, I want to share with you today some tangible tools for your kids. So a lot of times people have ideas for their kids to go to college. Some want their kids just to go straight to the workforce, and some elect for the military. So let's give you some tangible tools that I think can really help your kids financially, and especially if they're going to go to college. Here's an example. A lot of times kids aren't able to really start making money until after they graduate. You know, they can have some part-time jobs while they're in school, whether it's a restaurant or at the mall or something like that, but that's only affording them a small amount of income. So what you can better do to present a good financial foundation for them to start on is to be able to get them a licensure of some sort. So I always recommend first a real estate license, secondly an insurance license, and third to be able to be auto sales or yacht salesman or something, a high price tag. So with real estate, I had got my real estate back in like 1997, like a zillion years ago, but that is a strong leveraging tool because you're able to make a lot of income in a relatively short period of time and less effort put into it. So just to give you a mindset, when I first got started in real estate, man, I was knocking out like 2 or 3 closings a month. Each closing could have been anywhere from $3,000 to $9,000. So what that does for a college student is it affords them an opportunity to be able to create the income, massive amounts of income, but more importantly, gives them the time to be able to focus on their studies in school, as opposed to attempting to work a menial job, making little money, maximizing a lot of hours, and actually infringing on being able to focus on their studies. Same thing with insurance. If you're in the insurance industry, you're able to make commission-based income based on a result. So creating income isn't about time expenditure, but it's about creating a result, because that same $9,000 you can make on a real estate transaction, that could only take me maybe 3, 4, 5 hours worth of effort put into that project, as opposed to how many hours would I have to put in clocking in at a job to be able to make the same type of income. So that's why it's super important to understand it's based on a measure of a result and not time. So you got to look at your metrics as far as what's going to be the highest and best use of your time and your rate of return based on the income that you're going to make from it. And the third thing is auto sales. A lot of money can be made in auto sales. Again, you got to put in some good work, but you're going to make a lot of money once you get a lot of clientele and you get your clientele base going. But here's the cool thing I want you to realize about those 3 opportunities. It again affords you your time back so that you can focus on the bigger important things.